Hello everyone and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3. We are still playing as our random Djibouti nation, still trying to take out the Soviet Union. I think we've done a pretty good job in breaking their southern front down here. I'm going to try to surround and take out this unit and anybody else that they want to have in this southern region. We'll basically just push in right through here, just north of the Alps here. We got this nice line up here. We can do our best to get up into RHoI. We're also doing our best to split them in half here, although this might be a little bit futile. At the very least, we're going to take Schmerk from them and possibly push up into Katanam and Saarbrücken. Should be okay. It really shouldn't be that much in the way of problems. If we do crash again, I'm just going to basically pick it right back up. Do my best to edit it seamlessly, but you know it might not be possible to really make it look as good as we're used to. You know, when the game's running smoothly. And I think I'm going to continue trying to play this game at the very least until it just completely crashes to the point of no return. You know, until we can't actually continue with our save file anymore. Hopefully that isn't going to happen for a while. So at this point what we have is our infantry line right here, stuck behind the river, and we're going to attempt, eventually anyway, to push up to this river so that we'll have nice defensive bonuses, and then push up from the south, hopefully get to about this point here. We got some nice hills and a nice river, and then just try to squish all of the Soviet Union into this little pocket here. Unfortunately, that little pocket is where most of their victory points are coming from. Like, they can completely abandon the south and not lose any of their victory provinces. They will be losing some nice, juicy resource provinces, but, I mean, hey, whatever works for them. It would also be really nice if we could get a corps up here, just to finish this front. It might not be in the cards, though. So yeah, I think we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Can't really complain too much about our situation. We do have some garrison divisions that are going to be deploying soon. We are still building another armored corps. Up next, in terms of deployment, it's looking like a few more light cruisers, which will be nice. Other than that, I think everything's fine going forward. We just need to basically fight this war with the army we've got here. Now we're grouping together for that push over here. Basically, this is a push in support of this push up here. So we want to push through this break in the river right here, basically, to protect the southern flank of these guys, just in case we do get outmaneuvered. So I think we are going to basically just throw everyone forward. This is a plains province, so it shouldn't be that bad, and we've got 3 very well organized infantry divisions here, and I would do a supporting attack, but I really don't want to do a supporting attack across the river. I think what we're going to do is let that guy move north, and then we're going to throw these guys in. Only one of them can attack right now, but the rest of these guys will be able to attack in about 4 hours or so. So they'll be able to join the attack as it's going on. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. Now here we have an infantry unit moving into Charmey, and right now it's being held by one of our cavalry division, motorized divisions, and we really want to move the motorized division forward. The rest of them, we're basically just spreading out in this general area here. I think I had done this previously. We wanted to take Nancy or something like that from them. We wanted to sort of cut them off here. So we're going to have these guys pushing towards the river. To a certain extent, I want to squish these guys in between these 2 rivers, but that might not be a possibility for us right now. So I think we are just going to have this unit push forward a little bit. Maybe, yeah, we're going to do our best to just steal Schmerk from them. That'll be fine. You guys, we're pushing forward. We're moving forward with all these units back here. We might need to strategically redeploy them to get them to the front line faster. But that's something that might need to wait for a bit. Yeah. We are basically pushing forward as fast as our legs can carry us. So we're going to push into here. Looks like we already pushed them out of here. Need to keep units in this province, but I'd love to take take long. What is this? Sedan. This is Sedan. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack with 2 units here, and we'll do a supporting attack from the north. Should be a-okay. I really want to cross here. We'll cross here just because they're giving us the province. We'll cross there, and now we unpause. So that might be a little bit dangerous. We are technically losing that fight, although we can trade fairly well for it, and we have units nearby that we can do a supporting attack with, like this unit. Boom, right there, supporting attack. And he should break off that attack. Yep, there's the break off, and there's our break off. Wonderful, wonderful. We've won a bunch of miscellaneous battles that I'm not too worried about. And we have our actual cavalry. These aren't motorized infantry yet, pushing forward here in the south. Actually, it might be okay that these are cavalry. Like, they're fighting in the mountains right now, which is kind of a failure on my part. We should have had them push up right through here, through this plain, these plain provinces over here. But because they're cavalry, they take less penalties than a motorized infantry would, for instance, in this region. So it should be okay. I mean, we're moving forward without too many problems. Yeah, we're pushing these guys back. We've reached this river, which is great. Now the question is, do we want... Okay, he's going to retreat into this province. I want to get there soon, so maybe we can force him to retreat to a different province. Maybe we can get there first, I don't know. We've moved forward really quickly in this region. Where are you deployed? You're deployed here. I think we need to move you up north. Well, let's see, we've taken this province. Has a nice airfield in it. Fabio. Alright. And we have a decent range here, so we'll move our air superiority to the north a little bit. Should be fine. And here are our CAGs. I feel sort of bad for just leaving the CAGs sitting there, not doing much of anything, but it's okay. And it's looking like they're freaking out about their southern flank and redeploying people, at least in a general sense right now. Yeah, okay, this is looking just fine. Let's push all the way over to Mannheim. If they're not going to bring units around to contest us, let's see, we've pushed them out of this province. We're going to be moving up one of these units here just as a support, and you're going to move over here. You're going to move over there, so that means we can move this unit forward. I do want to attack these guys just to make sure that they can't make too much in the way of problems for us. I'd also like to get to that province rather quickly, but I think we need to... what are you? Are you hills? Yeah, I don't want to attack with a light tank into hills. Although that is just an HQ. We'll be fine. Okay. So we're pushing them north. You're going just over here to Schmerk, so we're going to move you up. I'm going to move you over here to Wissenborg. I actually think moving down here would be good as well. So that should be fine for now. This is a nice little movement here. I'd appreciate it if these units moved a bit faster, but I can understand why they aren't. Getting more people to the front. You're doing good work. Everybody's doing good work. What am I saying? Our troops are fantastic. Okay, we got pushed out of Maastricht because of the river crossing, and I think that it's fine by me if we continue to take a river crossing. I really would love to take this guy out. I can't believe he still has supplies. Let's move into Utrecht. And then Amsterdam. Where's he getting his supplies from? That province. Okay, well. I'm going to move into Utrecht. I don't want to give him... Actually, Utrecht is a bad province. Because he can just move in right behind me and then have me cut off from my supplies. So that should be okay, what we've got going on there. He's redeploying this unit as well. We'll wait until we take St. Michael over here. We'll wait until we take St. Michael before we move in. across the river here. Okay, yeah, and yeah, he actually did turn around and start attacking us, which sort of sucks, because we gave up our defense bonus. Oops. Oh, he just broke it off? Okay. He gave up his defense bonus when he attacked us. Sorry, when we started moving. But we still have the river to defend behind, so it should be okay. Yes, keep moving, please. You too? Yep. I'm actually gonna stop you right there, just in case we don't beat him into this province. But yeah, I do want everyone to just keep moving, please. Sounds good. Okay, we're pushing them through there. Ooh, we're out of supplies in this province. What happened there? That's not good. We have plenty of supplies. What's the infrastructure looking like over here? Oh, okay, we're getting into pretty piss-poor infrastructure. Soviet Union only has, looks like an average of 5 infrastructure per province. They do have some higher infrastructure provinces. I don't mean to criticize it. It's an awesome mod, but I don't particularly like how the randomizer mod does the assignment of infrastructure. I'd much prefer like a semi-randomized road network in between the victory provinces, but I understand that that is quite a bit more complicated than we maybe want. And yeah, here's part of the problem here. We've got no fuel in our little escapade over here, so our mountain corps, the first mountain corps, is not doing too hot. We do need to keep moving up our core HQs, because we're basically advancing across the entire front. Look at this. It's just completely undefended. This is fantastic. And yeah, they're redeploying everybody from the north to come down here and meet us. That's fine. I just want to squish all these guys down here. So, can we extend and then hold a line across here? That shouldn't be too bad. We've got this river here. We can incorporate into our defensive line. Let's cross the river and take Mannheim. We'll use you to go over here into Kalrush. And you... we're currently attacking here, but it's just an HQ division. That wouldn't be too bad. So we've got you moving up there. You're moving into Strasbourg. I want you to then turn around and move up here. And you don't have fuel, so you're not going to be too useful, but we can create a nice line here, then pull up with these infantry to reinforce the front. Sort of like that. Actually, just everybody attack through Nancy, please. But if that's our plan, we need to basically start attacking everywhere along the southern front. Which sort of has been our plan this entire time. But yeah, no slowing down, please. Good stuff. Yeah, this will be no problem at all. I think we've overcommitted down in the south there. We don't need nearly as many troops down there as we have. It'd be great if we could just force our way in here and surround this little group of units, but that's not possible. They're already retreating, so... What are you? Ah, let's fight. Yeah, we're having some supply issues down here. Let's see. We may be able to convince them to retreat from here. It doesn't look like it, though. Looks like they're not retreating. I want to move one of your units down here, just so we can get a complete surround. That'll be a nice get. Alright there. It doesn't look like we're actually going to be able to destroy too many troops, but let's see, we've got 2 divisions here, 1 division here, 1, maybe 2 combat divisions here, and there is one right here that we're chasing down, so that's maybe 5 or 6, depending on how many more they've got. But hey, that's 5 or 6 less divisions they have defending their capital up here. That's fantastic. And we're still doing A-OK on manpower. I can't really complain about that. You're doing okay on supplies, but your organization got really wrecked somehow. I wonder how. I probably did something stupid with them, let's be honest. Okay, so we're gonna stick around here. You're gonna move up to Württemberg. And I want to sort of move you over in that direction as well, so we can fill out this line down here. Okay, so as soon as you are able to do an attack, we're going to attack from across the river already, so we don't need to take a river crossing penalty there, and then do supporting attacks with these 2 units, maybe some other units as well. Yeah, we really weren't, like, we were probably asking too much if we were going to try to get a surround of Nancy down there, but everyone else we should be able to surround and do some pretty nasty things to, I've got to say. And yeah, he's trying to get out of there by moving into this province, which would be unfortunate if he made it there before one of our infantry divisions did. Which one of you is moving there? We've got 1900 on the 12th. Okay, we should be okay. Should be fine. And I am going to, I think, turn you north a little bit. Since we're not being contested, like we have them on the run here in the south, I think we are going to continue to push forward, I guess. Not exactly ideal terrain for our motorized units here. Basically need to wait for our infantry to catch up with us before we can do any real nonsense. This was a good fight. We did outnumber them, so it's sort of to be expected. We've won that battle. And now we need to re-up this battle. Oh, I think... Did we just destroy one of them? I think they're all retreating here now. Actually, I need you to get to St. D instead. Because they could retreat there. Yeah, keep moving forward, please. Okay. Once again, it didn't pop up anything when we took care of this nonsense down there, but I think we did actually take care of that nonsense down there. Okay, so I'm going to, I think, redeploy our 2nd Mounted Corps up north here into this area, just so that we can clean up this little nonsense going on up here. Yeah, let's do a redeploy. Oh, some of you are actually in battle right now, so come back here to Vienna. Sorry, Vienne. And then we'll use you guys to move around here, maybe take some territory. Doesn't really look like it's going to be that big of a deal. There's no victory provinces, there's no... I mean, this province is important because of its resources. It's also mountainous. So yeah, we'll use our Gurkha Corps to just, I guess, clean this stuff up a little bit. Sort of like that. I feel like we're missing one. Where's... Are we missing one? Oh, there's one right here. Okay. Well, how about you move up to Bern, just for now. We'll deal with them later. In the meantime, we just need to basically redeploy everybody else in a more northerly facing direction. This was much easier than I expected. Honestly, when we first started this war, the Soviets were putting up quite the stiff fight. I thought this was going to be a lot harder, but I think we had the advantage in being able to actually sustain a conflict. Yeah, let's rebase you up there. Just completely tank your organization even more. But that's okay because I don't think... They do have 7 air units in this province, which is pretty good, honestly. I'm going to, set you on a very short air superiority mission, just right above their biggest airfield. Is that their only airfield? I think we took their second to last airfield. Okay, they have another one up here in Amersfoort, so we do need to worry about that. Okay, we've done a lot, and I don't know when the last save was. So I'm just going to do a quick autosave here. I'm sorry. I'm really paranoid now about this whole nonsense, but as far as I know, it's working just fine. Alright, it looks like they preemptively retreated here and here, so we're going to move across the river if they're gonna just give us territory yet again. And Aachen, I believe Aachen is their capital. It's also one of their biggest air bases. And yeah, they've got six tactical bombers. That's amazing. Crazy. Let's take a look at how our allies are doing. Yeah, we thought this would be a problem. Latvia. Not doing so hot, and it's completely landlocked, so unless we were to do a naval invasion up here, which honestly, that wouldn't be that bad of a deal. We could probably just snipe their capital from them, basically. But we aren't at war. We would need to be called into that war. So there's that. It looks like the United Kingdom over here is not doing too bad at all against the DDR. DDR is also at war with 4 other people right now, so that's sort of to be expected. But yeah, it looks like they're getting some territory. They at least took this province, although they might not be able to keep that province. Unless they keep this province, they will not have gained much of anything from this war. And this province isn't that spectacular. It's only 6 more infrastructure. Of course, for the United Kingdom, that might be humongous. Andorra is still no army. Like, there's nothing over here. They have a lot of tanks. I guess that's something. But they've got no army. They've got no nothing. They're rich. Look at all of these. Well, okay, they're not all spectacular provinces, but they do have quite the industrial capacity. Now, I mean, they should have plenty of manpower, plenty of leadership. They should have a bigger army than this. Maybe it's all deployed somewhere else, I'm not sure. Who else do we have on our side? These are colonies, not worried about those. Colonies. Nationalist China. Looks like they've got sort of an army. I think against any real attack, that wouldn't last too long. Although, it's possible that Hesse, Zaire, and Monaco would help them. Oh, here's Monaco. Hello, Monaco. Sorry, Zaire, if you were planning on attacking Monaco, but new friends. Look at this. They've got a nice army. I don't think you could have won Zaire anyway. Your army doesn't look nearly as strong. Yeah, we've got a nice united front down here in China, and in northern China it looks like Hungary here is currently losing a battle to Hesse, but that's, I mean, it looks like a big front, but the number of provinces there is actually quite small, so I don't think we've seen the entirety of either the Hessian or the Hungarian army being deployed quite yet. Are you at war with Hungary, Monaco? No. No. Hesse could ask for their help. Called arms sort of deal, but... And we just have colonies over here in the Americas. We don't have any friends down in Africa yet. France? Where are you on this map? Ah, you're closer to the Axis than anybody else. How about Poland? Closer to the Allies. I think you were, yeah, left-wing radical. So we can have this friend, a small, tiny little friend in Africa. Use that as a jumping-off point for taking on Abkhazia and Poland and the like. But yeah, more friends is good. More friends is good. We invited people last time, and we did not, I think... Okay, we didn't redo our influence. We are still influencing Formosa, which is cool. Soviet Union's not going to exist too much longer. Let's get our African friend. Let's influence... Oh, that's Costa Rica. Well, okay, we're influencing Costa Rica instead. Okay, well, that's not going to screw us over anywhere. Alright, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And we'll continue with this amazing conquest. Okay, yep, and it squished them. It didn't give us a notification, but that division is no longer there. Nice. Good stuff. So, we're going to continue on. Strengthen this part of our line. Strengthen this part of our line. And we do need to keep some units over here just to make sure that these guys actually get squished, although we have plenty of units down here. What am I saying? Yeah, y'all just keep moving north. Yeah, okay. Fine, good. So, I mean, I have to say, the Second Army just completely destroyed the Soviet Union. We just ran through their lines. First Army is basically just sitting tight, although we've got them completely flanked. Okay, where is our... You guys? Oops. All of you guys, please. Second Mounted, yeah. Let's redeploy them up here to Brussels. Bruges. Is this actually like Bruges? Is Brussels just like the Americanization of Bruges? I think so. Could be wrong. Having some fuel shortage issues. It's not doing too bad, though. Moving into Maastricht might be a poor decision, because if this is their capital, they've probably got, like, a stack here. Like, a real stack of infantry here. So that might be one of the, this might be a tough fight. It's also, forest. Gives them a bonus. Actually, it gives us a penalty. It gives us 20% penalty attacking into the forest. Ooh, hello. Hello, sir. Are we attacking or are we defending? We're defending. They've got motorized. Crossing the river. Why are we so bad? They're just motorized. I mean, we've even got the better general. What's going on? Oh, okay. They've got reinforcements. Never mind. I understand now. Their reinforcements are attacking from Metz, so we can just turn around and attack straight north. They should break off their... And if they don't, then they'll be taking the penalties now. Although, is this a river crossing? What is going on? Why are we so horrible? This is a river crossing. Is there honestly a river here? I mean, sort of. Okay, I'm going to move you up here now. I'm going to break one of you off and moving you into Sergame. Once again, forgive my horrible pronunciation. I don't want to waste our manpower and organization on this attack anymore. Although the more organization that we take down of theirs, the better in this situation, I think. This is a very well-defended province. I've got to say. There shouldn't be a river here. Look at that, it's just a normal crossing. Why are we taking river crossing penalties? That's ridiculous. Oh, I see. There's a river crossing when attacking from Nancy to Metz. But when attacking from Metz to Nancy, there's not a river crossing. That's interesting. I didn't think those actually existed. That's fascinating. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's piss poor decision right there. We do have another of our light tanks. And these are the motorized units, so they should be fairly strong. And yeah, and we can just come around the side here. Actually, I want to cross this river before they can get reinforcements to it. So we should be able to reinforce this this fight without too many problems with our infantry. We don't have too great reinforcement chance quite yet. Yeah, this grand battle plan hasn't been researched yet, and we won't be researching it. Won't be able to get it for a while. It needs to be at least 3, and we're currently researching number 2. How are you doing, though, central planning? We are researching it. Here it is. Okay, well, I mean, that's not spectacular, but... more leadership would be appreciated, I think. You can be redeployed across the river. Awesome. I love this little river crossing we've got going on here. We can start pushing in through Arlon. Arlon? This doom stack is a little bit worrying to me, but if they've got all those units in the same province, the question is why haven't they pushed us out of the province adjacent to it yet, you know? And I think it's fairly clear that they don't know what to do with them yet. They don't know where the important provinces are yet. Well, doing fine. Cannot complain. What are you guys doing? You're just chilling? It's not right, no. Huh. Keep moving. Go, go. We've got a war to win. What are you doing? $1,400. Should be fine. Not too worried about it. We haven't even got our reinforcements to the front line yet, so we might get pushed out of here if we can't reinforce. You've got 5% chance, though. We do have a skill 3 general here, so he's helping out a little bit. We can do a counterattack, too. There's large front. Fantastic. And this is an immediate bonus as well. An additional 9% chance to use shock in combat, which is pretty nice. I think we will continue to research it. Unit cooperation is nice, but I don't think it's going to be relevant to us. And combat width is just sort of meh. In fact, how about we research Special Forces Organization, just to give our units a little bit better opportunity there. Okay, so we turn it around. We're going to leave the disorganized defender there. Is there a river crossing between Saarbrücken and Saarbrücken? There is. So I'm going to move around here. Oops. Which one are you? You're the disorganized guy. I'm going to move around this way and attack with the infantry. And then we'll... I don't think we'll be able to get this around here. But we will also attack from St. Wendel here. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, well, that was a quick half hour. We're going to save again. Really glad we didn't have any crashes. It's fantastic. Really glad we could play this game without too many problems. Thank you again for joining me on this. I really hope you're still having a good time. I have to say that this new computer is working out well for me. I haven't noticed some of the lag that we've had to deal with in the past. Wasn't really an issue with Hearts of Iron, but some of the other games we were playing, it was a little bit of an issue. I'm also using a completely new editing program. So forgive me if videos are just a little bit late sometimes. Sometimes editing can be one of the biggest challenges here, and I know I don't do too much in the way of editing, but I do have 2 audio files I need to deal with now, make sure that they're layered correctly and matched up properly. And I know in the last video I just completely cut off everything with nonsense. I'm going to do my best to make sure that doesn't happen again, but no guarantees. I'm absolutely not a professional at this. Thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you're enjoying it, and I'll see you all next time.